Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitz from ATF Gaming, and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2. Today we have an Xfinity Hot Seat with TriStar Motorsports at Kentucky, and whatever we have after that. So, let's get started. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again, as usual. Really appreciate it. I am recording this right after the last episode, so I haven't seen any comments on whether we like the episodes or not. We're going to keep doing it this week, and then we're going to take a step back and see what we have in the way of viewership. But I actually enjoyed recording the last episode. It's a little more relaxing, not having the stressful chat going on and me trying to pay attention to chat. It really didn't help in our finish, per se, last episode, but it was better. But we're going to run J.J. Yaley's car here at Kentucky and see if we can continue our good stretch of Xfinity finishes. We've done pretty well in the Xfinity series. Now, I almost forgot the goal, but I think it's top 15. I don't have chat to confirm today, so if it's higher than top 15, oh well. But I do think it was top 15. So we gotta learn our lessons from last episode when we got on the low line in 1 and 2, and we completely spun out. But we gotta learn our lessons there. And maybe we can actually not qualify last, which is what we did in the Truck Series last episode. Oh, that's the wall. That's not gonna help our cause. I don't like Kentucky. I don't know what it is about Kentucky. I just don't like it. I apologize if I just offended some people. 36th, of course. Alright, so we're not last. We beat 3 people. I'll take it. But let's see if we can finish a little better than that. Qualifying's tough. It really is. But let's see if I can... Oh, I let off a little bit too much there. Oh, I don't want to hit anybody, even though the rivalry system's not in play yet, so I really don't have a reason to not hit anybody, but I would prefer not to. So, I talked about this a little bit on the stream, but the Xfinity series is the series that I think has the most issues with AI finishes. Like Daniel Hemrick's back here, Ben Kennedy's back here. Now Matt Tifft being back here is pretty realistic. He has struggled this season. He did really well in the race at Kentucky this weekend, but overall he has not been that hot in the playoffs. But people like Brendan Poole, kind of the same situation as Matt Tifft, but obviously he's been doing better. So I don't feel like he should be back here. Logano probably shouldn't be 25th right now. Cole Custer, again, kind of same thing. He struggled in the early part of the season, and that's probably when 704 was like, oh, we should put him here. But he's coming around more. Now, Darrell Walsh Jr., when he ran Xfinity races, he was in the top 10 usually. So there's a lot of flaws with the AI in the Xfinity series. Cup Series, pretty good. Truck Series actually is pretty good. But Xfinity Series definitely could be worked on a little bit with AI running order. So, like, let's take, for example, let's compare Bubba Wallace to some other people running here. So we got Bubba Wallace, that's Kevin Harvick right in front of us. He probably should be here. But up ahead I see is that Chastain, or is that Harrison Rhodes? I can't tell. He probably shouldn't be that high. Tyler Reddick. Oh, that's the just end of stage 1. By the way, Tyler Reddick, congratulations. Excellent job winning the race. Good for him. Not enough time to pit. But that's Harrison Rhodes. He probably shouldn't be this high. I see a couple other guys up there. I think I see Jeremy Clements up there. Probably shouldn't be this high. Brendan Gaughan, he struggled this season. Probably shouldn't be up there. So there's just slight things that could be adjusted. But stage 2, let's see if we can crack the top 10. I mean, we made it from 36 up to, what was it, 16th we finished? But let's see if we can crack the top 10. This is probably not the best line to take, but I really didn't want to hit anybody, and I just kind of overdrove the corner. But so what do you guys think is going to happen with the Xfinity Championship? I think, well, I personally think that William Byron's not going to get it. I think it's going to be Elliott Sadler. He's the man to be right now. He was the most consistent in the regular season. Justin Allgaier is going to be up there too. He's been really well of late, winning at Chicago and coming back from a issue at Kentucky. So I think Allgaier is going to be up there. I don't think Byron's going to be up there. He has struggled with consistency. When he's good, he's really good. But when he's bad, he's bad. So I really do think that Byron is not going to get it. He might get to the Final Four, but I'm not sure. But the underdog in all this is going to be Cole Custer. Cole Custer has run really well when there isn't Cup Series drivers here. But he just has not gotten that win. So I think Cole Custer is going to be the underdog. Do I think he'll win the championship? Probably not. He's not consistent enough yet. But I do think he could be the underdog in this whole thing. Oh, don't get on the apron, Aaron. Don't get on the apron, Aaron. Thank you. May have lost a little time there, but it's better than spinning out and falling to 30th. But hey, we're in the top 10. One lap to go on the stage. We're in position for stage points. Now, obviously, we are not running for the championship in this series. Oh, Keselowski, I'm sorry. Oh, Keselowski's around that mic. Oh, I think everybody saved it. But it feels good to be running in the top 10 at least. Now, Jeremy Clements probably shouldn't be in the top 10. Just a hinch. Or a hunch. What is it, hinch or hunch? I don't know. 8th place, I'll take it. That's 3 stage points. Again, doesn't really matter. We're not running for a championship, but yeah, we have to pit, right? 4 tires and fuel. We won't repair. But it doesn't look like everybody's pitting. We might have to come in again. I'm not sure what the consensus is with the fuel mileage. It's going to be pretty close, I think. Because we have 15 laps to go, and how many laps to go in the race? 13. So we're actually good, assuming that we don't burn fuel at a faster rate than they're expecting. Oh crap, somebody stopped. Way Black Jr. just stopped. But us, Allgaier, Suarez, and, well, Sadler got caught up in that. But I think we're on the winning strategy here, assuming that we don't burn fuel at a faster rate than what's expected. But I think the 5 of us who pitted are going to be in really good shape. Because we're just going to triple check. We're 14, 12. So we're going to be in good shape. I don't want a caution to come out because I want everything to cycle. Oh, never mind. Well, we're not going to pit. We're going to come out 3rd. I didn't want a caution to come out because I wanted everybody to cycle around, but it is what it is. That pretty much took all the strategy out of it. We're good on fuel now. Obviously, the 4 of us, we had the winning strategy, but now everybody else is on pressured tires and they're not a lap down, which they would have been if they had pitted under green. So it didn't quite pan out as good as I'd wanted, but it still put us in a better position than where we were. Now, somebody else I saw up here is Brandon Jones. Now, he definitely shouldn't be running top 5. Just saying that. Because he should not be running top 5. He's not been that good. I honestly question why RCR has him in the car. There are plenty more better guys out there to sign, in my opinion. But it looks like it's going to come down to us, Sadler, Allgaier, and maybe Suarez. The problem is these guys are protecting the bottom line really well, and that's where I'm fastest. So it's all about just maintaining the speed on the high line right now. Actually, it worked a little bit. I actually ran a pretty good corner in 1 and 2. But 3 and 4 I'm a lot worse in, as you can tell by that tutorial. But turn 1 and 2 has more banking, and I usually do well on the outside here, but turn 3 and 4 is a lot flatter. I might have gotten that completely backwards, but at least that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, I think that was a correct statement. Oh, Allgaier got super loose up there, and it distracted me. Dang it. It distracted me. Oh, we got Suarez. I gotta block him. We have not been able to pull away from the rest of the pack, it doesn't look like. Looks like most everybody in the top 10's right here with us. But again, turns 1 and 2, I'm really good. Oh, as long as I don't hit the apron like I almost did there. Turns 1 and 2, really good. But turns 3 and 4 is where I'm struggling. So it's all about just surviving in 3 and 4. And then making our run in 1 and 2. Now another guy who... Now this guy I'm not as pissy about, but... Blake Koch probably shouldn't be running up top 5, but I'm fine with the game giving him a little bit of an advantage because I like him as a person. And I would really like to see that team make a move up to the Cup Series soon. It's a single car team, and they've done extremely well for themselves. They got an alliance with RCR. So I would really like to see them move up to the Cup Series. They got a loyal sponsor in Leaf Filter. They got great ownership. I love the owners. They were very enthusiastic every time they get interviewed. And, of course, Blake Koch, he's a good driver. And he's done really well. Yes, it's a small team. It's a one-car team. So, could he be doing better? Yes. But I think he does a really good job for what he has. And I absolutely hate turns 3 and 4 right now. I really do. And that's what's going to cost us this race, is turns 3 and 4. 2 laps to go. Let's just try to maintain the top 5. Because I just don't have the speed in 3 and 4. Now, Blake Koch, he has the fastest, freshest tires of everybody. Because Sadler, us, Allgaier, and Suarez, we're the 4 that stayed out under that last caution. So he has the freshest tires. So, if tire wear was something that actually worked in this game, then Koch would be flying away right now. But obviously the strategy for us, Allgaier, Sadler, and Suarez worked out because all 4 of us are in the top 5. But it would have worked out a lot better if there hadn't been a caution. And of course I love the fact that the minute I said I don't want a caution, the caution came out. That's one of the first times I've seen the AI just completely wreck the whole field. I've seen like single car things, especially on road courses with AI, but I have not seen a complete spin out. Just the last lap, yeah. Looks like we're going to be finishing 5th, which is fine by me. We achieve our objective. We should be getting a better offer next race, I would assume. This was a 4-star team, so this was our best team to date. But I do believe with that finish, we can get a 5-star team very soon. But 5th place, I will take it. Now we're 27th in points. So this is something, I'm just going to stay on the screen for a minute. This is something I was a little pissy about, but I understand the reasoning. The fact that Cup guys are accumulating points here in the Xfinity Series. I'm fine with that. I'm not as mad as I thought I would be about that, so I'll keep talking. But I'm not as mad as I thought I would be about it, because if they weren't there, the points would be far less competitive. And for this game, for a video game, I think it's good to have the competitive points in the Xfinity Series. Alright, is this Eldora? Might be Eldora. I'm not sure if we're there yet. We're gonna go with the normal one. Yep, Eldora. Sweet. I am always good at Eldora. We should get a good finish here. We got our second win of our career at Eldora last season. The one that locked us into the chase firmly. Or maybe Eldora might have been our first win. I'm not positive on that. But anyway, it was one of the 2 wins that locked us into the chase last year, which we really needed. But let's see how we do. We should qualify well here, because I've been really good at Eldora. I've won races at 105 on Eldora. And for me, I don't race 105 difficulty at all in this game. I hate it. But I have won races on Legend. I've won races at 105 at Eldora. So I love Eldora in this game. I love Eldora in general, and I would really like to go and see a race at Eldora someday. Maybe even the truck race. Well, let's see where we qualify. It should be better than last, I'll say that much. 8th! I'll take it. That'll put us in good position to get a stage win. Stuart Friesen on the pole, very realistic. Let's start the race. And let's see what we can do here. We'll cut straight to the inside. That's going to be our best option here, I think, for passing cars quickly. And we immediately go from 8th to 3rd, and we're going to contend for the lead on lap 1. Oh, I really don't want to get into Friesen here. I'm sorry, man. I'm not going to make too many friends at this track. I know that for sure. But I absolutely love Eldora. In this game, I love it in real life. I love the fact that the NASCAR finally let the trucks go on dirt. I really hope that they think about doing that for maybe the Xfinity Series. Cup Series, I don't care about, because they have enough big marquee races. Brickyard 400, Daytona 500, Coke 600. But Xfinity and trucks, they don't have that kind of stuff. And they desperately need these kind of big name races in order to attract sponsors for these young guys, because Cup Series is probably going to survive for a while, but Truck Series and Xfinity Series, they could die off if there's not enough money going in. Now, they're both lucky that they have loyal title sponsors in Camping World and in Xfinity. Oh, that was the end of stage 1. That was fast. Now, we shouldn't have to pit here at all, since there's no pit road. We shouldn't have to pit here at all. Nope. But Xfinity and trucks, they're both lucky to have loyal sponsors, like I said. But they need to have more big-name races, in my opinion. Because, like trucks, obviously, Eldora has been the most popular race of the season, easily. And also with trucks, Canadian Tire always does super well, because that's the only race that races on that racetrack in NASCAR. I think that Road America and Mid-Ohio, or even if they went back to Montreal or Mexico City, those would be huge races for them, because those are tracks that they only visit once. So I think moving Eldora and having an Xfinity race here as well would be a smart idea. It would obviously be a little more difficult logistically, bigger cars on a small track, but I think it would be worth the experiment. Anyway, we're running away with this race easily right now. I don't think we're going to have any issues winning this race. So we're gonna stick around here at least until the end of stage 2. I might cut out the end of the race if we start pulling away again after the stage break. But we are pulling away. We might actually start reaching lap traffic here. But we'll definitely start reaching lap traffic in the final stage. For sure. 1 lap to go on the stage. I would really like just the moral victory of putting Dowsett a lap down. Just so I can say I put somebody a lap down in a 4-lap stage. But we win the stage. That's another bonus point for us. Huge for us going into the playoffs. And let's not pit. And let's see if we can get off to a good start here. We'll shave some time off the video, maybe. 8 laps to go. We might not have enough time to cut off here. But let's just see how good of a restart we get. Maybe we'll reach lap traffic. And maybe I'll find something to talk about here. Let's see what we got to talk about here. Well, we talked about the Xfinity Series chase possibilities. Let's talk about the Truck Series chase possibilities. Obviously, a lot less drivers, so there's not as many wild card options here. And I think all 8 drivers, maybe with the exception of Kaz Gralla, probably are among the top tier guys. Austin Cindric might be in that boat too, of not being, but the other 6 for sure are top tier guys. But I think Christopher Bell is going to have the best shot at the championship. He learned a lot last season. He's just by far been the class of the field this season. Now Johnny Sauter has come on a lot late in Crafton. He's always consistent. But I think that Christopher Bell is going to have this championship locked up. But again, it all comes down to Homestead. Homestead, especially for these guys, where they've only the young guys have only raced at Homestead maybe once or twice maximum, and some of them not at all. So Homestead's really a wild card in the trucks. But I think Christopher Bell is going to have the best chance at this. Looks like we're going to probably put some guys a lap down here. Now obviously us lapping Dowsett made absolutely no progress because he just got the lucky dog. Oh, that is a tire barrel barrier. There, that's the words I wanted. But let's just, for the moral victory of putting some guys a lap down, do so. We got a 2.5 second lead here. There's no reason for us to be concerned about that unless the caution comes out. Oh, we almost slid straight into the wall there. Got a little too aggressive. Let's just stay to the low line. That's by far the easiest way. Myatt Snyder, 25th. That's a bad result for him. Probably somewhat realistic, but that's still a bad result for him. And we win. We win Eldora. Back-to-back wins at Eldora. I will take it. Not our best speed rating, though. I've gotten 105 speed ratings here, so. But we won both stages, and we won the race, so that's a great day for us. We should get a decent payday out of it. As good as you can get in the Truck Series, really. And that bumped us back up to 3rd in the standings. But we obviously have the most playoff points. Oh, I just dropped my controller. We obviously have the most playoff points right now. 10 more than Briscoe. But we are still 71 points back. No, 81 points back. 81 points back, yeah. So we still got ways to go, but we're going to head to Victory Lane. There's the dog, there's the happy dog, the reason I chose this truck. I love that they zoom in on that here. I love it. But anyway, there's us in Victory Lane, happy dog and all. And we're going to head back to the menu, check out all the rivalry stuff, because I'm sure we made a few more rivals here. I would not be surprised if Stuart Friesen's really pissed off at us now. But that's a good thing for our incentive contract. What do we have up next? We got another doubleheader weekend at Pocono. Not the best track, but could be a good result. Rivalry, all those guys were there before. Yep, Friesen's level 4 now. So, otherwise not many changes there. We'll just take a look at the standings. Who's leading the Xfinity? Right now, William Byron's leading the Xfinity. Now, the good thing about this is that most of the Cup guys... most of the Cup guys aren't running up front, like Suarez and Keselowski and Jones. But it's mostly Xfinity guys on the top. But anyway, we have this many drivers in the chase right now. Us, Briscoe, Bell, Crafton, and Enfinger all have wins. Right now, there's 3 spots for non-winners, but there's still 5 races left. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.